A great career in British hockey was marked with this presentation. Danny Stewart breaking the number of games played by an import in the Elite League. It was also a night where the rink turned pink for two local charities, the Christie and Manchester University. And that meant pink shirts for everybody, including the players. An important matchup in the Gardner Conference between the Manchester Storm and Fife Flyers. And it was Fife who was to get the best of things early on in the first period. Eventually the puck breaks to Danny Stewart, and in this record-setting game, he opened the scoring. Fife, who've been struggling, got the opportunity on the power play to extend that lead. They worked the puck around the zone well, and eventually a little change-up shot found Dingle, and Dingle able to force the puck over the line. 2-0, and now time counting down in the period, approaching the 1 minute mark to go. And the finish is a good one, backdoor. Valchuk with his 5th of the season. Lovely play though from Scarcella and Matty Davis. Scarcella with the backhand feed, and there's Valchuk on one knee to cut the deficit in 2. Fife undeterred though as they went into the second period. How did that get through? Haynes getting the credit, but one that Kalemba undoubtedly would want back. Into the third, and Fife going to extend that lead even further. Look at this from Stockton. A flying move. Fife 4-1 up. But the Storm weren't done, and a comeback was on the cards. Did they have enough time? Here's Matty Davis again. He gets it out in front to the big figure of Davy Phillips, and he finishes off. That's 8:59 in the period. Still plenty of time to come back. Head on a swivel to pick out Davy Phillips. And the Hull connection working well once again for Manchester. Storm looking for more now, momentum very much with them. Valchuk, strong play to the net. He feeds it back, and Matty Davis with his 2nd of the season. Still 9 minutes to go, best part of in the game. A grandstand finish assured. Good skating from Valchuk. Feeds it out in front. There is Davis. He lights the lamp and cuts the lead to 1. Unfortunately, there was to be no 4th goal of the night. Fife hanging on to 2 precious points. The Storm, though, once again ruining just how close they came to another victory.
Pasha, big night here at the Storm shelter for Pink the Rink, but a disappointing result in the end.
Yeah, very disappointing, and there's nothing else to say. You know, it's a disappointing night, and
what do you put it down to?
Just the little things. You know, sometimes you just got to do the little things right, and you know, sometimes you got to be a little bit stronger on face-offs. You know, we have to avoid the turnovers, and sometimes the game comes to bounces, and I thought that first period we got 2 unfortunate bounces. You know, the first goal went off the backboard, bad bounce right to the guy's stick, and the second goal, you know, guy breaks his stick and the slot goes right to the other guy. So, but you know, I thought we started off really well. First 10 minutes, we were being more physical. We showed a lot more emotion in that first 10 minutes, but you know, maybe that goal put us a bit down, but I still thought we played well in the first period, and we got a big goal at the end of the first, and then second period, I mean, we thought we played all right, and then in the third, we finally woke up a bit more offensively.
That opening 10 minutes you talked about, I thought we were superb, came out flying out of the traps. Did that in any way, the fact that we weren't able to capitalise and get on the scoreboard, does that deflate the bench in any way?
Maybe a bit, but at the same time, you always have to stick to the system. You have to stick to little things, and we were doing great things in that first 10 minutes. And if I was going to say something, maybe be a bit more clinical. I mean, you saw we had a lot of chances, but we weren't just burying. We had a few open nets, and we were just, not finding the open spot. And I thought we needed a bit more traffic all night. I thought we were a bit too perimeter, and obviously it cost us at the end.
4-1 down, bringing it back to 4-3. This place was rocking. Did you think we were going to get that equalising goal?
I did. I thought that Davies line had one more. We were rolling 2 lines at the end. But obviously it didn't happen. But I liked what I saw in the last 10 minutes, that for sure. And some games you're not going to get the bounces. You're not going to get the little things that like I said in the first period, that we were unfortunate. But you always have to find a way. It's a big night in front of the home crowd, and you just have to find a way.
Just on that, there was a really good crowd inside here tonight for Pink the Rink, and there was a superb atmosphere.
It's a great atmosphere, and I thought in that first period, if we got one, like you just said, in the first 10 minutes, maybe it's a different game. But again, you just have to find a way. In that third period, we came out and we had really good intentions, and then we make a turnover that we've been talking about all week throughout the season, and just a silly turnover, and then our D goes, and then it's a 2-on-1. We concede. After that, we showed a lot of character coming back, but at the end of the day, you have to capitalize. You have to get that 4th goal, and you just have to find a way to get it to overtime at least, and then you never know in overtime.
Rest up tonight and get ready for the trip to Sheffield.
Yeah, we had a quick meeting after the game, and there's no secret. We're going there, and we have to get the 2 points. We can't feel sorry for ourselves. We can't just mope around, and we need that same intensity, not necessarily intensity, but that same drive offensively, going to the net, finishing, right in the goalie's face. And tomorrow it's not going to be an easy night against a good goalie. But, if we do those things and we keep them to the outside, I think this team, we have a really good team, and we just, we're missing that piece that maybe, we're going to be looking at next week to maybe make another change. And just because there's a certain need we have, and management and myself, we talked about that, and maybe a little spark can maybe change a few things. And we talked about with the play, mostly with management, and we're not too far away. We just need a few more bits, and just a team gel more.
Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.